It's Friday, November 24th, 2023.
I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.
The Democratic Labour Party is not in agreement with the Fair Trading Commission's decision to have a written hearing for the Barbados Light and Power Company's clean energy request. Walter Maloney is the DLP spokesman on such matters.
A written hearing means that consumers will not be able to follow, see, nor understand what is being done in this case. The taxpayers of this country pay the salaries of the staff and the stipends of the board members. Their remit is to make sure that consumers are educated, made aware, and consulted on these issues.
Trinidad's Minister of Education, Dr. Nian Gadsby-Dolly, says Cabinet has approved a mandatory program for expelled students. They'll be transitioned to compulsory military school known as the Military-Led Academic Training or MILAT program.
So on any given year, for example, last year we expelled 3 students. This year it's a bit more. We are at I think it's about 10 or a little over 10 students. And so it's really not a huge number, and we don't intend it to be.
Guyana's President Irfan Ali has sought to reassure residents near the border with Venezuela that all will be well amidst their concern about the military buildup across the border.
We are not in any way, shape or form taking anything for granted. So everything that is required of us as a people, as a government, the military, we are in a state of preparedness.
A 4-day pause in fighting between Israel and Hamas is underway.
Later today, Hamas is scheduled to begin releasing hostages taken during the militants' attack in southern Israel on October 7th. In exchange, Israel is to release 150 Palestinians held in Israeli jails.
Meantime, Canada reports a significant spike in the number of anti-Semitic and anti-Muslim hate crimes in Toronto since the start of the Gaza conflict between Israel and Hamas on October 7th. The organization called Jamaicans for Justice is accusing the government of that country of ignoring the Constitution in extending the state of emergency in St. James. Executive Director of the organization, Michael Jackson, says it required a 2/3 majority vote in Parliament.
We cannot live in a free and democratic society where a government can decide that the Constitution is simply inconvenient, and therefore let's find a loophole in their estimation to circumvent the Constitution.
Today is Black Friday, which has become the busiest shopping day in the year for retailers in the United States. Surveys show the vast majority of Americans plan to do their holiday shopping over the next few days.
The National Retail Federation says more people than it's ever recorded are planning to go shopping this long weekend, either in stores or online. This begins the stretch for the holidays, and despite worries about student loan debt and higher prices, shoppers are expected to spend a record amount once again. One big concern is how many families are spending for the holidays on credit. Credit card debt has been rising, and more people are falling behind on their credit card bills, particularly people in their 30s.
I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.